Mdina was founded over 4,000 years ago. It is the oldest fortified medieval town in Malta and sits on top of a hill. Mdina is said to have been where St. Paul the Apostle rested when he was shipwrecked. So, if this is to be believed, this is a very ancient city. Its architecture is a mixture of baroque and medieval, and there is just no place like it. Mdina is called the Silent City, and this was originally coined when it ceased to be the capital city. It was once Malta's capital city, but this was moved to Viterosa and now Valletta. When this movement happened, Mdina was noticeably uninhabited and was considered a ghost town. Hence the name Silent City. Today it is no longer empty. However, there is an air within no matter how busy it is. Once you are visiting Mdina, Malta's silent city, there is almost a quiet understanding to be as silent as possible within the walls. Cars are not allowed within the walls except for a few residents with a special license and emergency services. Also, there are horses and carriages around which transport tourists within the walls. This adds to the charm of it being a historic city. Behind its fortified walls, Mdina's timeless beauty has been mesmerizing nobilities throughout its 4,000 years of existence. With narrow cobbled streets shrouded in an air of mystery, Mdina will snatch you away from the present and transport you back in time. Malta's old capital, Mdina, has been known under a range of different names based on its rulers and its role over a span of 4,000 years since it was founded. Embarking on this journey back in time, you will discover an astonishing mix of baroque and medieval architecture in its ever winding streets. Wonderfully adorned and preserved churches, majestic palaces, and fortified walls that turn this silent city into an outdoor museum. Perched on top of a hill, Mdina is also host to a cathedral that suffered extensive damage through a devastating earthquake in 1693 and rebuilt in 1702. Oozing of luxury and nobility, Mdina offers visitors a most discreet insight that only a few people can experience and witness during their lifetime. Mdina surpasses the visitor's imagination by staying frozen in a time of elegance and timeless beauty.